Good evening, friends. Let us discuss a case of life insurance. Very recently, the Honorable Supreme Court of India delivered a good judgment in this regard on 22/10/2020. So, while we disposing the case of the branch manager Bajaj Allianz Insurance Company Limited versus Dalbir Kaur 2020 YD CA number 3397 by 2020. Honorable Justices D.Y. Chandrachud, Madam Indu Malhotra and Indira Banerjee, this bench had held that the proposer before taking the insurance, he has to give details of or he has to disclose the pre-existing ailments if any, and if he does not disclose the same, then the insurance the amount cannot be granted to him. That means the insurance company need not indemnify the damage to him. Very clearly they have stated. Now let's go into the details of the case, what happened. So you may be knowing Dalbir Kaur, she is the mother of one Kulwant Singh. So this Kulwant Singh, who is aged about 70 years, he has actually applied for an insurance, life insurance with Bajaj Allianz company on 5/8/2014. Right? So the insurance company asked him to submit the papers and he has to fill up the columns and all these things. Yes, he has filled up all the columns. So he stated that previously there were no disease, he has not taken any treatment and there was no disease to him. And particularly he has to fill up a column, that is column number 22. So it says, it asks him about his previous medication, whether he was previously treated in a hospital, whether he has got any ill health, whether he has got any illness. All these things they have asked, and he has to give a statement about the facts of the hospitals where he has got treatment for any ailment or things like that. For which, dear this gentleman, Mr. Kulwant Singh, he has totally crossed it. That means negated. He did not have any ailment. Can you believe? Man of 70 years. Right? So he stated that he was perfectly fit. Anyway, believing him in total, on 12/8/2014, the insurance, the Bajaj Insurance Company has definitely gave him the so-called insurance on 12/8/2014. He has obtained the insurance policy for 12/8/2014. Of course, the policy, the conditions are that after maturity, he will get 8.5 lakhs. Suppose in case of death, the benefit will accrue to 17 lakhs in case of death in the meantime, if he dies. Of course, here the point is the insurance, the so-called agents, they will be telling him, hey, you need not fill up all these things. But anyway, it is a responsibility. Now the court has stated. Right? So, on 12/8/2014, he was given the so-called insurance, he was sanctioned the insurance, and after 1 month, exactly after 1 month, that is on 12/9/2014, yes, 12/9/2014, the proposer died. Right? Normally, within 1 month and 15 days, the people, the nominee, of course, this Kulwant Singh, he has mentioned the name of his mother, Dalbir Kaur, as the nominee. Right? So, as the nominee or as the mother or the family member, she has applied for the so-called benefits. Since he died, 70 lakhs the insurance company has to pay. They have made a claim. But the insurance company, they have appointed an investigator. Normally, retired police officers will act as the investigators. So they appointed the investigator to look into the matter. Of course, the investigator went there. Of course, he has investigated the matter thoroughly and he has come to know that this man he was suffering from hepatitis C. Because previously, just 1 month prior to the incident, he was admitted in some hospital, Baba Buddha Ji Charitable Trust Hospital, Taran. Since he was suffering from hepatitis C and there was vomiting from the vomiting blood from the mouth, and even from the nose also there was of course effusion of blood from the nose also. So actually he was attended in the hospital stating that he was having stomach ailment and vomiting of blood. For that, they have treated him. They found that he was suffering from hepatitis B. Of course, he was cured and he was sent away. He was discharged from the hospital. After discharging, definitely he might have got some idea, what about my fate if I die? So therefore, he might have gone to the Bajaj Allianz Insurance and took the insurance, hiding the facts. Here the main point is hiding the material facts, right? So now they keeping in view, after perusing all the investigating officer, he has produced the discharge certificate, discharge summary from the hospital, because even though it's a private hospital, since he has investigating officer, he asked them, they have given the discharge summary also. Ultimately on 12/5/2015, almost 1 year has gone. After 1 year, so the Bajaj Allianz Insurance Company, they have repudiated, they did not pay. They have refused to pay because on account of the non-disclosure of the facts, on disclosure of the previous ailments of the deceased to the insurance company. Now the fundamental question is whether the proposer is bound to inform his previous ailments to the insurance company or not. Every sane man will say yes, but he has hidden the facts, right? So right, so since they refused, immediately the mother, Dalbir Kaur, she has filed actually, since it comes under Consumer Protection Act, since there is deficiency of service, because it is a contract. You all agree, we all agree that insurance is a contract, but it is the contract of utmost faith, right? Because insurance company will indemnify the loss if any, right? So thinking that in right perspective that you have no disease, they have taken and they have to pay the money. Anyway, so the District Consumer Forum held the complaint as correct and asked the insurance company to pay the money, that is 17 lakhs. Of course, immediately they went in appeal to the State Commission. Of course, State Commission also held the same view, and then they went to the NCDRC, National Commission Redressal Forum. They also held the same, because they have got the information. So they say actually the disease has to be separated, the illness has to be separated. There is no nexus between the cause of death and non-disclosure of the disease, because in their view, as per the report, he died a natural death. That means he did not die in any hospital. Right? Yes, we know, because even after discharge from the hospital only, he has taken the insurance and he died. Right? So he did not die in any hospital. Right? That means it is a natural death. There is no medical certificate that of course he was having so much of diseases, the medical cause is due to his own, so it was not there. Therefore they believed the version of the complainant, and since it is a natural death, so you should not connect, no nexus should be connected between the cause of death and non-disclosure of disease. So therefore, so the company has to pay the amount, entire amount, and NCDRC has gone to the extent of impounding a fine of rupees 2 lakhs on the insurance company. So out of which 1 lakh has to be given to the insurance, out of 1 lakh, it has to be given to the complaint, that is Dalbir Kaur, and 1 lakh to the Consumer Legal Aid Committee of the District Forum. Right? Since all the avenues are completed, here what happened is the insurance company failed with the district forum, failed in the state forum, failed in the national forum also, and ultimately, as per the Consumer Protection Act, the ultimate appellate authority is the Supreme Court. Now they approached the Supreme Court, and Supreme Court Dr. D.Y. Chandrachud, yes, and clearly analyzed the entire facts. He has stated that yes, the proposer is duty bound to disclose about his previous existing ailments, because you see the contract of insurance is of utmost good faith. In good faith only they will take a proposer who seeks to obtain a policy of life insurance is duty bound. Please remember, he is duty bound to disclose all the material facts. so that the insurer will check up whether to take the risk or not. Otherwise, what happens, since he is hale and healthy, he has taken the insurance, now they have to pay 17 lakhs. So that too, here he has emphasized on the proposal form 22. The proposal form requires a specific disclosure of pre-existing ailments. So in this connection, the so-called proposer, he has failed to disclose the vomiting of blood, which took place barely a month before the insurance. So anyway, since he is aged about to 70 years and mother is 90 years, now they don't want to make any recovery. So they have so Honorable Supreme Court has used the powers under Article 142 of the Indian Constitution, and they said that no recovery is made. But they found fault with the decision of the NCDRC. They stated that simply don't go by this so-called report of natural death. You have to take into consideration all the facts. The investigating officer, it is on paper that he has suffered, he has vomited blood 1 month back and he has taken treatment. So what more is necessary? That means here the proposer has hidden the facts of his pre-existing ailment. So it is the duty, the proposer is duty bound to disclose all these things, and therefore, so actually the decision or the ruling on the part of NCDRC is negated. Anyway, since he is an old man and mother is also suffering from so much of 90 years of age, they don't want to recover the money from them. Otherwise, the Supreme Court would have ordered recovery of the money also. Anyway, it's a good judgment in favor of the by insurance company. Normally in consumer forums they go against the insurance companies. Same thing happened, but Supreme Court has come to the rescue. This is a very good judgment. Read it thoroughly and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you very much.